In the final chapter of their complicated love story, Anna and Christian face their most dangerous challenge yet. Secrets from the past emerge, testing their trust, love, and commitment. As they navigate through betrayal, danger, and a dark conspiracy, Anna and Christian must decide whether their love is strong enough to survive one last test. Will they conquer the darkness, or will it tear them apart forever? The sun had barely set, casting a soft orange glow across the skyline of Seattle, but Anna Steele was wide awake, her heart racing. She could feel something wasn't right. It had been months since she and Christian had settled into their peaceful life, a life that she thought would last forever. But lately, there had been moments small, fleeting, but they gnawed at her. Each one a reminder that the past had a way of coming back when you least expected it. Christian Grey, her husband, and the man she loved more than anything, had been distant. His usual intense presence had softened, but not in the way Anna had hoped. There was a coldness in his eyes when he thought no one was looking, and a hidden tension in the way he moved. And then there were the nights when he'd come home late. His eyes darkened by shadows she didn't recognize. She wasn't blind to the world around them. Especially after everything they had been through, twists, turns, betrayals, and discoveries. That shook them to the core. But now, with everything seemingly perfect, Anna felt the quiet echo of something dark on the horizon. She wasn't sure if she was just imagining things, or if something truly dangerous was coming their way. Christian walked into the living room, his face a mask of control. "Anna," he said softly, his voice betraying no emotion. "We need to talk." Her stomach tightened. That tonette was a warning. She nodded and watched as he sat across from her. He looked different tonight. A man with secrets, someone she thought she knew, but now, for the first time, he seemed like a stranger. "Anna, there's something I need to tell you. Something about my past. Something that has been hidden for years." Her breath caught. Christian had never been one to open up about the darkest corners of his life, not in the way she would have liked. They had worked through their issues, but some parts of him were always sealed off, mysteries, buried so deep that even she had never been able to unlock them. "What is it, Christian?" Her voice was calm, but her heart was hammering in her chest. He looked away. His gaze distant, as if battling with the words before he could let them spill out. "There are people who know about Usab, about what happened to me before you. People who want to use that against me. Against us." Anna's mind raced. She could feel her palms starting to sweat. "What do you mean? Who are these people?" Christian's jaw clenched, his usual calm composure starting to crack. "I thought I had left my past behind, but I was wrong. Someone's been watching us, Anna. They've been pulling strings, trying to manipulate everything." Fear gripped her, but she refused to let it show. "You're saying there's someone out there, trying to hurt us?" Christian nodded slowly. "Yes, and they're closer than we think." The words hung heavy in the air, and Anna's pulse quickened. She reached out to him, her fingers brushing against his. "We'll face this together, Christian. Whatever it is, we'll get through it." Christian's eyes flickered with something she couldn't quite decipher. "I'm not so sure, Anna, there's more. This goes deeper than you can imagine." Suddenly, the weight of their situation hit her. Her mind went back to the countless nights Christian had spent pacing the floors, his brow furrowed, his thoughts lost in a world she couldn't touch. The small things, the strange phone calls, the way his body had tensed when he thought she wasn't looking. All of it made sense now. "I'm scared, Christian," she admitted, her voice a whisper. He squeezed her hand tightly, his gaze fierce. "You don't have to be. I won't let anything happen to you, Anna, but I need your help. I need you to trust me more than you've ever trusted me before." Anna nodded, her heart both heavy and full. She had always trusted him, even when it was hard. But now, as the dark clouds gathered on the horizon, she knew their love would face its greatest test yet. The next few days were a whirlwind. Christian took extra precautions, more than usual. He insisted on hiring a team of security experts to protect them, something Anna had never imagined they'd need. His obsession with their safety grew, and soon, Anna found herself under constant surveillance. The once peaceful life they'd built was now an intricate web of caution and paranoia. Then, one night, as they were both preparing for bed, Christian received an unexpected phone call. His face drained of color as he listened, his grip on the phone tightening. Anna could see the change in him instantly. Something had shifted. After the call ended, he turned to her, his expression unreadable. "It started." "What started?" she asked, her stomach churning. Christian stood up and walked to the window, his back to her. "The threats. They're no longer just whispers in the dark. They're real now, Anna, her breath caught in her throat. What do we do? Christian turned back to her, his eyes locked with hers. We fight. The tension between them was palpable. They knew that what was coming would be unlike anything they had ever faced. The love they shared would be tested in ways they couldn't even fathom. As the days passed, the situation grew more dangerous. The mysterious threats escalated, and soon, Anna found herself thrust into a world of shadows and secrets she hadn't known existed. Christian was distant again, but this time, it wasn't because of his usual demons. He was trying to protect her from a danger far greater than either of them had anticipated. Anna and Christian's relationship was on the brink. But in those quiet moments when they were alone, Anna realized that the only way they could survive this was if they stayed united. She had to be strong for both of them, even when fear threatened to swallow her whole. The final confrontation came suddenly, violently. It was a moment neither of them could have prepared for. The enemy was revealed, someone from Christian's past who had always been lurking in the shadows. Their motives were driven by power, revenge, and a thirst for control. They wanted to destroy everything Christian held dear, and Anna was at the center of it all. But Christian wasn't going to let that happen. With everything on the line, he fought back with everything he had. It wasn't just a fight for survival. It was a fight for their love, for their future together. The battle was fierce, the stakes higher than ever. But in the end, Anna and Christian emerged victorious, their bond stronger than ever before. The darkness that had once threatened to tear them apart was finally vanquished. And they stood together, knowing that their love had been tested, but it had survived. And so, as the sun rose over Seattle, Anna and Christian Grey stood side by side, ready to embrace whatever the future held. Their journey had been long, filled with challenges and triumphs, but through it all, they had learned one thing: love, no matter how dark the world gets, is always worth fighting for. As the final chapter of their story closes, Anna and Christian's love proves that no matter what obstacles life throws at them, they can overcome it as long as they're together. Through pain, loss, and betrayal, they've found a way to survive. And the future looks bright for the couple who dared to love against all odds. For fans of the series, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. A love story that has captivated hearts for years comes to a powerful, unforgettable end.